KTR. I'm so happy that you've joined us. I'm so happy that you've joined us. Right here on K-Fame Talk Radio. I'm on here with Eric the Red and your other host J.R. Earls. Here we are talking about wrestling.
All is ready.
You are listening to K-Fame Talk Radio. K-Fame Talk Radio.
Got the music. Shut up.
Welcome everyone to K-Fame Talk Radio. I am Eric the Red, joined along with, as always,
J.R. Earls, and I guess Pat will be joining us soon. Mr. Bonesaw.
Yeah, fire.
Damn you, Bonesaw. Oh my God, what a weekend, bro. So yeah, man, we'll get to all that in a minute, but holy shit, man. I guess, the first thing we should talk about, we here at KTR like to extend our deepest condolences and thoughts to the families that have suffered both Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma. Devastated all of the the East Coast and the Midwest. So just we're thinking about you, and we really hope that recoveries and rebuilding will have very little difficulty.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, it's amazing how there were 2 hurricanes, and luckily there's a lot of people that were safe from it. I don't know about you, but I really didn't hear or see a lot of reports about people like pretty much getting killed. I didn't see a lot of that. Luckily,
I think there was a few in Texas, but as far as Florida,
and as far as Florida goes, yes.
No, everybody got out. They actually listened this time. And those who did stay actually didn't. They didn't die. I mean, there were a lot of injuries. I was curious because I'm sure you looked into it. How hard was Tampa hit? More into what I was thinking is NXT.
Well, NXT, from what I understand, NXT's in the Winter Park, Florida. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how far that is from Tampa.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, I would think like it's. I mean, there would have been. We would have heard about the damages that happened to that. I mean, WWE would definitely fucking have no.
I figured it'd be all over the place if something had happened. Yeah.
Well, I will say is they did the finals to that Mae Young Classic last night. Also, I'm happy. I'm happy that they did it in Vegas live as opposed to doing it in Winter Park, Florida, in Full Sail, where they usually do NXT, because that's where they film the whole tournament.
Oh, okay.
So I'm happy that they didn't do it there because honest, I hate to say it, but who's gonna show up?
Exactly. Yeah, there'd be nobody there. It's like, hey, look at this sold out crowd. Holy shit. Wow. Well, Shaka Khan was over the weekend here in my neck of the woods. It's the 6th annual Horror and Sci-Fi Convention here in Charleston, West Virginia, and it was very good show. I did very well selling my artwork and met a lot of new people. I made new friends, which for me is always the good thing. I had the opportunity to sell some exclusive prints that I made for my son Dalton, and he sold 14 of them, and I am extremely happy. A lot of people who bought them were my friends, and were friends of Dalton's, Ghostbusters and other vendors that are friends of mine. But what I liked most about it was that the total strangers that came up and they saw it on my table, and they were like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" And when I told them, who did it and how old he is, because at the time he was only 8 years old, because this was last year, they were even more impressed, and they bought a print. A lot of people wanted to wait until Sunday to buy them. That were my friends, because Pat, not Pat, sorry, because they knew he'd be there because Sunday is Kids Day, so they, they wanted to give him the money personally and say, you're talented and all that. And Dalton didn't know what to think. He was so excited, and he was very, very happy. And he made a very good Ghostbuster panda bear because he likes panda bears right now. So that's his new thing. But it was really cool. I got to meet a lot of celebrities. I don't remember his last name, but his first name is Deg. He was the kid who played Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie Halloween. I got to meet him, and I gave him a drawing, and he took a picture with me. And I met a guy named Lou Temple, who was in The Devil's Rejects, and he was on The Walking Dead. Now, who he was in The Devil's Rejects, have you seen the movie, Eric?
Oh my God, dude! I now
Right.
You know what? I feel like I need to like just stop it and go watch. I still never seen Devil's Rejects.
Oh, well, that's okay. No, it's fine. But the movie, it's a really good movie. So if you get the chance, you should really check it out. But he's the guy who they cut off his face and then they wear his face for part of the movie. But one of the most down-to-earth celebrity guys, all of them. I met Goretta, that's her name. She was in a movie called Demons and a movie called Rats. A lot of B-horror movie stuff, but she's really sweet and down-to-earth. I met the other lady who was on the who was in American Horror Story. So, it was just really good, And the thing was, though, I met a couple of guys who were workers. Their names are Josh TKO Turner and Insane Scotty Lane. They're a tag team, and they're really good guys. I mean, they look like they're the kind of guys you wouldn't want to bump into in a dark alley, but they're the kind of guys you would want to bump into in a dark alley because they're actually some of the sweetest people you've ever met. And their whole thing over the weekend was they were raising money and they were taking donations, and their thing was the fight against autism. And as you know, and as Pat knows, my oldest son, he suffers from Asperger's, which is he doesn't suffer from it, but he has Asperger's, which is a form of autism. And just a way to help get the word out and to tell people that this is not a disease, that it is just another way of life. And it's not a bad way of life either. It's not hindered. It's not a bad thing. Tell people, and there is a cure. We just got to find one. You know what I'm saying? And we did a video, and we did a promo, and I cried most of the way through it because I really love my son.
Right.
Sorry, not
a problem, man.
We hung out the whole weekend, and we became friends, and it was just really amazing. And I had a wonderful weekend, and I made money, and Dalton made his own money. He's really proud of that. And the first thing he did with it was gave us money for gas.
That's cool.
Right, but I wouldn't take it. I was like, I got my own
cool.
gas money, son. You just sit there and chill. He goes, okay, Daddy, but I want to help. And I was like, I know, you're fine, buddy. You don't owe us nothing. This is your money. You go buy something stupid with it, something only you're gonna want. Because that's what I did the first time I made money. I said, but another thing he did was he gave money to his brother. He actually gave Jack a couple bucks, and I thought that was really sweet.
That's really cool.
He's a good. Hey, Pat.
Yeah, we're about to be joined by him now. It's connecting. All right, Mr. Bonesaw. Hey, yo, Chico. All right, I don't know. I hate Skype, everybody. I really do. I can't hear anybody on the other end, just to let you know. Wonderful. All right, Bobby, you're still there, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. All right, we're just waiting here on Bonesaw. Well, while we're doing that, while we're waiting for Bonesaw to get ready here, I'm just gonna say, and this is just my personal opinion. As far as last week goes, if I felt like to everybody that was listening, I wasn't giving 110%, I apologize. Just because I went back and listened to that episode and thought to myself, man, I don't think I sounded that great.
Dude, you just had some kind of procedure done. It's not your fault.
I know. I honestly, I mean, that's kind of why, like, I was trying to take the day off, but you were running a little late, which is,
I was.
Yeah, which is not totally understandable. You had a lot going on, and then I didn't want to leave Pat hanging, so I just wanted to do the right thing, but just because I'm a stickler, and sometimes
it's perfectly fine.
So I don't know. You'll get a better show from me, from here on out as far as my my performance. But last week I just feel like was not the best I could do at all. So just wanted to be blunt about that with people. And also, too, another mention I want to bring up, unfortunately, for all of the fans of Edgewise Radio, Edgewise Radio is no more, officially, as of this week, yes. And the reason for that is because the good old stream licensing and ASCAP had a little tete-a-tete over money, and it kind of screwed him out of licensing for music and all that, so he's pretty much gone from the from having that the 24 streaming website. But don't worry, guys, we will be a part of a project of his soon, so so stay tuned to that. But Andy, if anything, I want to get him on the show because I got a feeling you guys would hit it off pretty well.
Okay.
I mean, you're easy, you get along with everybody.
I try to. I'll tell you, man. I'm gonna talk to Josh Turner and Scotty and see if they want to come on and maybe talk or something. Sometime if it's okay.
Oh, not at all. Not a problem. I don't mind that at all.
I'm seeing more and more products like at FYE and other stores. I did not realize at the time just how over the New Day really is, because
oh god,
they've got everything.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, there's like little sugar things, there's cereal, there's this, there's that. Did you happen to see that Nikki Bella is going to be on the Dancing with the Stars?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, Nikki Bella. Well, whichever one isn't pregnant. So.
Brie already had the kid.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure it's Nikki. It's going to be on the Dancing with the Stars. But she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars this year, and or this season rather, and whatever. I mean, she's not the first WWE personality that they've had, but hopefully she'll do well. I don't think she'll win it, but she'll do well. She definitely isn't my odds-on favorite.
No, not at all. I'm not.
No.
She never. Don't get me wrong. Both the Bellas are hot, but I mean, they're not.
Oh yeah.
They're not exactly like, as far as personalities, Brie's the most tolerable, but like Nikki, I just can't fucking stand.
To be honest, I really couldn't stand the other one of them, but I had a chance to get to see them in person once. This is going back to 2009, when they were just starting out, And I was watching them, going, okay, well, they were in there with, I want to say it was Mickey. Was it Mickey James? I don't think it may not have been. I know the other one was definitely Natalia, and they were in there, just, and God bless them. Natalia and her partner were literally. Oh, it was the black girl. She was a champion. What the fuck was her name?
Alicia
She was on.
Fox?
No. This is 2009. Oh shit. She was part of Michelle McCool.
Oh, Layla.
Layla. That's who it was. And they were carrying them, you know. So.
Oh, okay.
But it was cool. You had that, and then I don't know. It was just one of those things.
Do you guys ever shut the hell up?
Oh, there you are. Hey, man,
Well,
it's called
no.
stalling the show to avoid dead air. Thank you very much. And we are now doing Mr. Bonesaw.
Yeah,
I
old
I
saw.
like my computer to fucking not shit itself, so.
Oh no.
We gotta get you a new fucking setup, bro. We gotta work on this.
Yeah, it's getting bad. I feel like I'm working with fucking like pre-Soviet equipment now.
What, dude? I don't even know what computer you have. I'm sorry for the nerd talk here, bro.
I have an Asus from like 2011.
That shouldn't be fucking giving you problems.
It's probably not. It's probably the fucking mic.
Stop downloading porn.
Yeah, for real. God, I mean, I don't. What? You guys think
Stop
computers are
making
invincible?
porn reactions.
Well, the problem is, if you're watching a lot of that she-male porn, I mean, I get it, but still.
I'm sorry, we're not all like you to jerk off to. Hey, brother.
Oh, every day. Anyway, but oh my God, Hulk Hogan! Look.
Yeah, and before anything too, we want on air want to give a happy belated birthday wish to Mr. Bonesaw, who celebrated his birthday this week. So
Yes, happy birthday, Bubby.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Did you have fun? What'd you do?
Just we did some things. I mean, orgies and like sacrificing goats and stuff.
Oh man, that sounds like fun. Did you guys do the whole wicker guy thing? Where you put a virgin in the wicker guy and lit it on fire?
Yeah, but we went to rent out a wicker man, and it turned out that Kevin Sullivan already rented him out.
Oh shit.
hey, speaking of which, I had no fucking idea this guy was like a head of like talent relations or whatever in TNA.
Yeah, he is.
What the fuck, Kevin Sullivan?
Is?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, take away the whole Satan bullshit. He knows the business. I've never said that he didn't know the business. I'm just saying that it's fucking weird.
No, I never say. I was just flabbergasted. I never knew that.
It's news to me too. But then again, it's all news to me. Well, what do I know? But so let's jump into something that we were talking about earlier with Vince McMahon, and how we got to see on camera. We got to see someone use the liquid Band-Aid or the new skin stuff.
Pat, what did you think of this segment? I'm sure you've seen it.
What he's beating the crap out of Vince?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I mean, the fact that he's still doing work. At his age. I mean, it's not like he's fragile. I mean, I don't think he's ever taken that bad a bump. But for the most part, when it comes down to it, I think he's getting up there in age. So like he's probably getting more fragile. So it's kind of you don't want the guy to take too bad a bump. But from what I saw, I think Kevin was pretty safe with him because he was the fucking boss. So.
Right.
I mean, the only thing was that head bump, the headbutt, which at first glance, I was like, oh, fuck, was he supposed to do that? And then the fact that he just kept kicking his ass, I was like, yeah, he was supposed to do that. That was a liquid Band-Aid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was really impressed with that. I was going, oh, cool, they actually brought it back on TV. Holy shit.
But the one thing... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
The one thing that my dad kind of ruined the segment, and the reason why he goes, you mean to tell me that they're gonna give all the boys shit for bleeding, especially if it's supposed to be in a cage match, but the only one that is allowed to do it, and they could zoom in on it is Vince.
He's right.
Yeah, he's got a point. I mean, like, I thought it was a really cool angle, but he's right. It kind of does be like, yeah, it's pretty much saying I could do everything you guys can't do. You guys have to follow the scripts. You guys have to follow our regulations, but I can go out there and say like shitty things to Kevin Owens. I could go out there and bleed. You guys can't. It sucks. It really does.
But to be fair, though, I mean, it is Vince. It is a double standard with him. That's just the way he is.
It's his company, so he can't.
Yeah.
It's not like he's going to sue himself for getting like hepatitis C or something.
Right. You know, and
it's the same thing with Shane. Like, how many guys can jump off the top of the Hell in a Cell?
Right.
It's a double standard for the McMahons. If they want to do stuff to make it where they take more damage or they bleed or they do something crazy, they all know they're taking a calculated risk. And at the end of the day, if they get injured, they're not going to sue the shit out of the company. So that's the whole reason behind that.
Because they are the company, so why would they sue it?
Exactly. If they get hurt, at the end of the day, they're fine. They're gonna probably bounce back. They're not gonna. If it was anybody else, if it's any other talent company, they're gonna go, oh, I have this and that, and I can't work for WrestleMania or SummerSlam or whatever the hell. And they're not only losing, they're losing product because it's a guy that's out. They pay for that hospital and shit, and like doctors are. Not only that, guys being basically paid nothing, and at the end of the day, they're not only losing merch and everything else. The guy's not doing anything, So it's a one less straw for a card. So at the end of the day, if they want, they're probably their thoughts are, I can. They're gonna pop because it's a big thing. Like if I get open or something. But if it's a guy in my company, he's probably either getting injured or sue my phone.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just, and I was telling Eric, it was just funny that Vince still can't take a bump.
Well, I'll go with the whole. It's because he had the whatchamacallit. He
the surgery, wasn't it?
Yeah, the hip surgery. When fucking Brock fucked him up.
And Brock did too, boy. Good God.
Hey, I also just saw this little meme. It's a picture of Vince and it says, "I've never lost a lawsuit," and then it's the World Wildlife Fund and it's saying, "Did you forget about us, Vince?"
Would you have called that a loss, or would you just say that? Yeah, I guess it would be a loss. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you call that a loss, or would you just say that it is what it is? Because they won some rights. I mean, they can have WWF logos on certain things.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that they could at least do that. But they can't directly mention WWF anymore, and obviously they can't whatchamacallit. They can't fucking call the company WWF, but
right.
I mean, what are you gonna do? It's already now 15 years since they lost that right, so it's pretty much at this point. I'm sure everybody, anyone that's still like, oh, I'm used to calling WWF. Are you really? Like,
I still do, but that's only because I'm just the way I think.
Well,
but yeah.
Oh well, I mean like the people that don't. I mean like the people that that forget it's called WWE.
Right.
Like when you did it like the first 2 or 3 years, obviously yes, you're gonna call it WWF. But like now it's already been 15 years. Kids who just think about this. Kids who were like 6 years old back then are now legal to drink.
Holy shit.
That's how much time has passed since they've been WWE.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it benefited him more than anything else because they didn't want to call it a federation anymore. What have they been shoving down our throats for like the past 20 years? Superstar, 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 entertainment, entertainment, entertainment. You got what he wanted.
God damn it!
Yeah. Yeah, whatever you do, don't call it wrestling. Which makes, sense. So, yeah.
So, in the end, I think he probably didn't give two shits. They were more than willing to, allow for the trademark to pass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have the trademark for the intellectual property, but they don't call it WWF anymore. I was rewatching it. Did you notice why the fuck was Stephanie McMahon dressed like Seth Rollins?
I didn't get that at all. And I'm just gonna say I hate the fact that she's got a nice body. I really do, because I can't stand her as a person. But I'm like, damn, she's aging pretty good for for being 40 and being a McMahon.
Wow, is she 40 now?
Yeah, I think she's about to be 41.
Holy shit. Huh. Bless her heart.
And plus those fake titties.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've been fake since the whole WWE thing started, so.
Jesus.
Well, before that, actually.
I think a year before that.
Yeah. Yep, a year before that is when it started with the fake tits. But then again, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, she really is nasty. But still, yeah, and she does. I don't know the real behind the scenes person. I've heard she's actually very nice, but maybe not so much anymore. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, she's a humanitarian. How could she not be a nice person, Earls?
Oh yeah, sure. So was Hitler. I mean, he was Times Man of the Year twice.
Yeah, according to the show that me and Pat watch, Rick and Morty, and there is a timeline where Hitler cured cancer.
Oh my God! As a matter of fact, there was the girl who won the cosplay contest at ShakaCon was dressed as a big morphed conglomerate fuzzy thing of Rick and Morty.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'll see if I can't find a picture and show it to you. It's actually really, really neat. Because the way she actually beat this one guy, who every cosplay contest this guy shows up, he's really arrogant and he's very, very rude, and of course no one can do better than him and all this and that. And yeah, he does win, but I think a lot of it has to do with the sheer size of his costumes because they're so huge. But she went in and destroyed this motherfucker, and we were all just like cheering her on because people like that are just, they need to be knocked off their high horse.
Oh yeah.
So let me see if I can find a picture and I'll send it to you.
All right, and a little off topic, but I do want to address this.
Wait, one of the Cronenbergs?
What?
No, from Rick and Morty, they call it a Cronenberg. Remember, Eric, that was the episode with the, when they changed realities because everyone turned into, like, mutants.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's probably it.
Maybe.
Alright, well, let me find the pics and I'll send it to you and then you can tell me because I have no idea.
Yeah, because I know you don't. I know you don't watch the show, but
that's one that's escaped me. I know you told me about it a long time ago, but I never got the chance to watch it. And now that I'm, busy with other stuff, I just, I hardly even get to watch my shows anymore. Thank God for TiVo.
Yeah.
or I'd be totally fucked. You know. As a matter of fact, I'm toying with the idea of getting Hulu.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten it yet. Knowing you, I'm surprised you haven't gotten it yet.
Well, it's just one of those things I've just been meaning to do. Just keep forgetting.
Right.
As a matter of fact, this weekend I'm really excited. It'll be after, of course, Mothman Festival, but here it is. But anyway, it's gonna. Spirit Halloween is actually opening up finally in my neighborhood. Finally, it's gonna be up near our Walmart. And they said
all over the place now. There's Spirit Halloween shops, but they only like come around for like a year.
Okay, so now what is that?
Okay.
It's a Cronenberg.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah, you were right, Pat.
Mhm. Yeah, that won the grand prize at the Shaka Khan cosplay
awesome.
contest.
Yeah, let's here. Let me just try to find what it looked like in the show. I'll send you a pic. But yeah, off topic. I just want to mention this. This is a little cringe-worthy, but congratulations to her and her husband. Christy Hemme announced that she's pregnant with quadruplets.
Holy shit!
Yes, I mean, so congratulations to her and her husband, but ooh-wee.
How many is that? Quadruplets? Is that 4?
4? Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's not going to be in service for a while.
No, I think that's how you break it. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, just picture a copier, but like,
yeah,
just pushing out like footballs.
Damn, you wouldn't think that something like that could make that many kids.
That would be like my printer bringing out footballs right now.
Yeah, no offense to her, but man, that guy must have some powerful shit.
Fucking really?
I mean, that's like Superman style. Kapow, 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 kapow.
Man.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, I see it now. Well, she did a great job, and I'm glad that she won the cosplay contest. And congratulations.
That's really fucking. That's a lot of work. Ooh.
Yeah, she puts months and months into her costumes. Last year she was Mario, but she rode it was like a riding Yoshi type thing. Her legs powered the legs, but she was Mario.
That's fucking awesome.
When you do a good cosplay like that and you're really really creative with it, that to me sends is a really cool thing. And she won last year too, at CharCon. She didn't win at ShakaCon, but she won at CharCon. That's the costume she did last year.
Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't that cute?
Awesome.
Yeah. Now her legs were the bottom part of Yoshi, were Yoshi's legs, and I actually had to help her get into it. And help her get her out of it, and I don't know how the hell she didn't die from heat stroke.
Well,
because that Yoshi thing was heavy.
And I'm just gonna say right off the bat, that's a scary looking Yoshi.
Well, that was her idea. She wanted to look more realistic than cartoony.
Yeah, I feel like the motherfucker's a fucking Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. I don't feel like it's a lovable Yoshi.
Have you guys seen It yet? The movie?
Not yet.
Have you seen it, Pat?
No, I mean I've seen the original.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I haven't. I've seen the original, but I haven't seen the new one yet either. And it's because I've seen the original that I'm not going to see the new one, because honestly, the first one, that's 4 hours of my life I'll never get back. I wasn't a fan. I mean, I'm probably one of the few people in the world that will say that they didn't like it.
Okay.
But clowns don't freak me out.
Nah, I was never afraid of clowns.
Yeah, see, I mean, clowns don't scare me. So if I'm not afraid of it, then I'm, whatever. But I love Tim Curry, and of course he did a good job. It's crazy too, because one of the stars of that movie, the original movie, is dead now. Jonathan Brandis.
Yeah,
He,
John was also in that too.
who was?
John Ritter.
Yeah, John Ritter, and that's right. Yeah, and let's see, Seth Green. Of course, he's on top of the world right now with the things he's doing. But it was just weird that someone like Jonathan Brandis would be in that, and then a few years later he was going to commit suicide. And I guess it doesn't matter how famous you think you are.
Ooh. Yeah.
You're not a fan of that?
Hey, man, he threw water on me once at a show. Yeah, man. Yes, we were at. It was one of the guys that actually had the license from Vince to be Doink the Clown on the Independence, and his name was T.C. Reynolds, and he was actually one of the Doinks that was. He was one of the Doinks that was on WWE television briefly. He did a couple of fill-ins. He did a couple of house shows. Because when you're under the makeup and you're working, you're not going to realize that it's not Matt Bourne. And so when when it was time to do the Independence, him and a few other people had the rights to do it. Anyway, he did, and he came out, and I was managing a guy against him, and he threw we did the water bucket thing where the one bucket had confetti and the other bucket had water, and Sir Alfred was doused with water.
Nice.
It was really cool.
Nice. Well, you mentioned Doink the Clown. It's just as long as it wasn't that one that was fighting Heidenreich in front of a Golden Corral in fucking Alabama.
I won't put it past him saying that wasn't him, but at the same time, I don't know. That was funny. I remember seeing the video for that. That was.
Isn't it like so bad that it's just comical to watch?
Oh man.
It's just so funny. Like, the comments were brutal. Someone was like, he goes from fighting The Undertaker in a sold-out crowd to wrestling in front of Golden Corral in Alabama. Have the mighty have fallen. Oh, it was so bad. They were tripping on cars, and I love how, like, I didn't even know who was supposed to be the baby face. Just Heidenreich's just like, "I'ma kill you," and the crowd is just like, they didn't even know what to do. But the line of the video, no one definitely caught this. I caught this without even reading the comments. About within 5.5 minutes into the video, someone's saying, I heard two rednecks talking. And I heard them saying, "Oh, is this gonna be on TV?" And the other one goes, "No, this is gonna be on Facebook." And the one guy goes, "Oh, so how do we get on Facebook?" And the person goes, I think a computer." And he goes, "Oh, I don't have one of those. I think my cousin does."
Oh my God.
So they're in they're in a real good part of Alabama. When they don't even know how to get on fucking Facebook.
We just got this stuff here called electricity. It's something else.
We just got this.
Now I can see where I can fuck my sister.
Oh, we don't fuck sisters. We fuck cousins.
Maybe in your house, Bubba, but I tell you what. Oh, God. Well, you know what you call a virgin in West Virginia, right?
No.
It's the girl who could outrun all 12 of her brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. That's the 9-year-old girl who can outrun all 12 of her brothers right there. Well, you know what you call a pimp in West Virginia, don't you?
What?
A pimp in West Virginia is a guy walking through with 2 sheep under his arm. Did you know?
Well, that's also a pimp part of ISIS.
That's true. Did you know that the toothbrush was invented here in West Virginia?
Oh yeah, okay.
Because if it had been invented anywhere else, it would have been called the teeth brush. I got pages I can go on, but seriously, folks.
Yeah. Well, since we got the shooting the shit and all that, you guys want to play a little Keep or Fire?
I'm down for a game of Keep or Fire.
All right, so I guess the way we'll do this, we will not do NXT. If anything, we'll stick with just like Raw and SmackDown.
Strictly roster guys. Strictly that are on the main roster. Yes.
Yeah, cruiserweights we'll avoid.
Yeah, I mean, they're already on that teeter-totter anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll just stick with just Raw and SmackDown, the men and the women. So
they're one step up from the NXT guys.
I mean, with the 205 guys, I mean, it's really not their fault.
No,
it's just they don't know how to like manage those guys.
yeah,
and literally they are like one step up from the NXT guys.
Yeah, and NXT guys, they're working on making the ones that do suck into something good. So it's not fair to say. Okay, so let's start off. The way we'll do this, I'll read off the names, and then we'll each say we keep or fire. And if you want to give a reason, you can. Or if not, just say what you think and move on. So, all right, first name, Apollo Crews.
Keep.
I say send in NXT.
Let me look. Let me see. He's got a good look, Yeah, I'd say send him down to NXT and refine him a little.
Here, Earls, you want me to send you the roster page so you could just click on the names?
That'd be good, thank you.
Here. Yeah, make it easier for you.
You make it easier on me, please. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much.
All right, yeah.
But,
so
but I'm looking at him, he's built like a brick shit house. Yeah, I'd definitely send him down there, let him get a little more refined, and then bring him back up.
He needs personality. That's all it is.
Oh, is that what it is? He has a personality issue?
He's a little too smiley for the camera, and he reads the script a little too much.
Oh God, he's not like a Rocky Maivia smile, is he?
Oh, worse.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, he is kind of cheesing for the camera there, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that they tell NXT kids to smile all the time. So.
Well, because if I looked at him, there's no way I could take him seriously as a heel. So yeah, let's keep him, but let's put him on NXT and refine him a little. All right. Okay, so who's next?
Big Cass.
He's hurt right now, right?
Yes.
Keep him until he's better, and then also I would look into do something a little more with him. But I'd keep him and I'd make him a stronger heel. I'd turn him into a monster heel.
Okay. What do you say, Pat?
Put a little bit more weight on him, like in terms of like muscle.
Yeah.
I'd say the same thing. Yes.
He looks kind of chunky, and he doesn't look as threatening as he could be because he's a big dude. He's a really big dude.
Yeah.
When he comes back, he should be shredded. But if not, I'd say put him back with Enzo.
Speaking of Enzo, I did like that KFC commercial.
Oh, the one where it's two freaking Italian guys from the fucking Northeast talking about Georgia chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Honey mustard barbecue flavor.
Yeah. Let's see, the Big Show. I thought he was already gone.
Well, he's getting he's getting a minor hip surgery.
Well, I mean, we're really not going to count him anyway because he's a part-timer.
I'd say he should just retire.
I wouldn't say fire. I wouldn't say fire either. I wouldn't say retire. You know what I think I would do with him? I would actually. Here's what I would do, and this would be a smart idea. Have you guys noticed that we're getting more and more bigger dudes in the WWE?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you keep a guy like the Big Show and have him coach and mentor the bigger guys? Because who else would have that kind of experience?
Well, yeah, have him behind the scenes.
That's what I'm saying. Have him behind the scenes. Maybe bring him out as a manager, or maybe bring him out as a once in a while thing. But don't destroy an asset that could help your younger big guys, like a guy like Big Cass. That's just what I'm saying.
My personal thing, I'd say retire him from in-ring, have him behind the scenes helping the big guys, and if you want to have him on camera, make Do a fucking first time ever. Have the first time ever 7-foot commentator.
Oh, to replace
Yeah.
Yo. Oh
Put him-
hell yeah.
Well, he's got the chops, man. You know how funny he is.
Yeah, put him on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I think he would be fucking entertaining.
He's got one hell of a personality. I'd do that. Yeah, definitely in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he get a lot of insight. He could do a lot, you know, like within holding the matches. I think that would be a better idea. So,
Well, let's see. He's been in the business what, 21 years? 22 years?
22, yeah.
Yeah, he joined in 95, so 94, so almost 23 years. So, yeah, he's definitely got enough chops to, and you know how fucking funny he is. He's hilarious. So yeah, I would do something like that. I wouldn't keep him in the ring though. Bo Dallas.
I'd buy.
Shit can him before his fucking before his contract is up. He has no personality. And he's not that great of a worker.
I would keep him. The thing is, they put him in with the wrong. I don't think they should ever given the Miz like his own stable. I think.
Yeah, that's stupid.
A while back, they should have just let him be with his brother because now he's actually starting to look like a Wyatt family member. So I think they should have kept him there.
Well, wait a minute.
If they don't do anything with him now,
Mhm.
in the next year, then just fire him.
Well, wait a minute. If you're saying he's starting to look like maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're transitioning him to become a member of the Wyatts.
I guess, but I mean, they have him as a heel member with the Miz right now.
Right.
You know what? Bray Wyatt's not doing anything either. So to be honest, I don't know. Put him with either put him there or release him because he's not doing anything.
Okay. Who's next on our list here?
Oh, you already know what me and Pat are gonna say. Braun Strowman.
I agree with you guys.
Jesus, he better win. He better win at No Mercy. He has to be champion.
They got to get this belt off of Brock. Supposedly Brock's gonna be gone now until Royal Rumble.
Oh my God! Seriously?
So I'm fearing that they're gonna keep the belt on him another 5 months.
Okay. There's the good way of keeping a belt on a guy, and then there is a wrong way to keep a belt on the guy, and this is the wrong way. You know, I mean that's just stupid. So yeah, if Braun Strowman does not get the strap at this upcoming pay-per-view, then he needs to leave. I mean, because it's not going to work out anymore. Just like the other guy, the Okada.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So Bray Wyatt.
You mean Nakamura?
Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
They're all Japanese. They all sound the same.
Oh, there, buddy.
Hey, Mitsubishi, Yamaha, whatever.
Hey, somebody's mad that Okada is #1 in the PWI because Ricky Steamboat never was.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, fuck you guys. Hey, fuck both you guys. I was in the PWI 500.
Oh yeah, he actually was, Pat.
Yeah, I was. Haha. I was like 492, but still.
Yeah.
I forget what number it was. I actually still have the magazine somewhere.
But anyway, you guys can listen to the show. The show that has the title PWA 500 in it. You guys can check it out. It's from last summer. We go through some of the PWI. Taka Michinoku was really high in '97. I remember that.
Yeah, he was. Oh my God, he was like almost #1. He was like, well, that was when they first brought him in too.
Oh yeah.
People were. He was really smiley too in the beginning.
Yeah, now he's a part of Minoru Suzuki's group, Suzuki Gun, and he's you could tell that injuries put up with Taka. He's not the performer he once was.
That's a shame.
Yeah, he's going through the motions now.
Mhm.
You know. Next up.
That's a shame. See, he had a lot of talent. I liked him a lot.
Oh, I did too. I still kind of have a soft spot for Taka, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's. I still gotta be honest. He's not laying the world on fire, nor will he ever again.
No.
Bray Wyatt.
God damn it! I really don't want to have to say this. To be honest, if they're not going to give him anybody for his gimmick, get rid of him.
Because there's no way to repackage him.
Yeah, at this point, there's no way you can repackage him.
No.
Genie's out of the bottle with him now.
Exactly. And the thing is, they dropped the ball with him. They really dropped the ball with him by not putting the title on him. So he doesn't even have that.
No, he did get the title. It's just he lost it in the most bafflingly stupid way possible.
I didn't know he'd won the title. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he won the title off of
AJ Styles
Cena.
or Cena. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cena.
He won the Elimination Chamber, but then he lost it about a month later to Randy Orton, and then they did that bafflingly stupid the House of Horrors gimmick match, which wasn't even for a championship. Which was even more stupid. So, and then Randy ended up losing it to frickin' Jinder Mahal. So, yeah, they really dropped the ball with this guy. A guy who was supposed to be the second coming of Jake the Snake, ends up basically kind of mirroring Jake's career in terms of the same length and mismanagement of how he was used in WWF, WWE, however you want to call it. But I mean, for the most part, yeah. If they're not going to do anything with the guy, just release him, because you know what, you're not going to repackage him.
Unless you put him with Bo, and then they do their own Rotunda family thing, which would be cool. At least it would be like a nice nod to their history of that family, of the Blackjacks, mainly Mulligan, and I think, and obviously their dad and Barry Windham. So I think that would be cool. But other than that, it pains me to say this. Pains me to say it, but if you're not gonna do nothing, can them.
I agree with the whole tag team thing, but that would only last 6 months.
I like your realistic approach on it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be good. It would be great for a nod to the legends. You could even bring them back for a little shit and giggle. But yeah, I agree with you guys. If they're not going to do anything with him more creative, then he needs to be let go.
All right, next up we got Brock Lesnar.
Oh, fire him! Please fire him. He never should have been back to begin with.
I just let him drop the belt, and then let's never see him again.
Let's let him drop the belt. Let's do WrestleMania and Royal Rumble, or Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam each year, and that's it. Keep him away from a championship. Just have him come in as a novelty act to suplex people, to sell Suplex City T-shirts, and
Suplex Titties.
Suplex Titties.
I think we found the title for this episode.
Can we please have him suplex like Stephanie?
Oh,
there you go. Now those are some suplex titties right there.
Suplex Titties.
Suplex Titties. Oh my God! He just suplexed the puppies.
I would love to be Brock Lesnar at that realm. Are you shitting me? Oh God. Real or fake or what? I'll be a part of Suplex Titties.
Boing, 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 boing. Okay. Nipples
Or
so
the-
big
or-
you could dial a phone with them.
Or in the words of Beavis,
Actually, this morning, as I was taking Jack to school, I saw a sign that reminded me of an old one. Remember this one? Schwing! Yeah. All right, so
next
Cesaro.
Oh, fuck! Why was he not modern day Bruno?
Yeah, keep him for sure. He's got it all. Definitely keep him, and keep him heel. Oh my God! Don't turn him babyface. I think he gets over better as a heel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but you know what? I really do like his chemistry with, because everybody was kind of rolling their eyes when they had him and Sheamus team up, and I kind of do like the chemistry between those two guys.
I liked it ever since they started doing it.
I thought it worked.
Selfishly, I do want this guy to be a world champion one day, especially if you had Jinder as champ, especially if you had Sheamus as champ.
Seriously, I could see him carrying the belt.
Oh, he would fucking do a tremendous job as like the arrogant Swiss prick.
Oh yeah, man, he's got that whole thing.
Job.
You know, yeah.
The reason, like, he doesn't have to cheat. He could be the heel that that people can't stand because he finds a way to beat you because he uses 5 to 10 ways to end a match.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he needs to be. He needs to be this prick that is sarcastic because what's the matter? You can't hang with me, huh? Yeah, that's just how good I am, right? Like, he needs to be a character like that. Now next up, I'm gonna make this easy. I'm gonna make this one easy. Kurt Hawkins, Curtis Axel, Darren Young, goodbye.
Yep. And Dash Wilder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you mad at Dash Wilder too, or what the hell?
Why? We can't get rid of Stroh's guys.
Well, I mean, if he's not doing what he needs to do, then yes, I'd say go ahead and get rid of him. I'm sure Stroh would agree.
Hey, you know what would be cool? If the Revival ever went to Ring of Honor and they do them against the Young Bucks.
True.
Well, are they still a tag team, or is somebody injured from them, from the Revival?
Dash Wilder was injured. He had to get a jaw surgery. He had like a broken jaw, and now Scott Dawson is out. So these guys got a curse.
I don't know if let's give it time for them because they are a really good tag team. It's just if they neither one of them gets healthy again, you kind of have to. I don't think they work as singles performers.
Agreed.
Yeah. So I mean, okay. I mean, you have 3 definites, but then Dash Wilder, give them time to heal back up because they did have, they are one of the best tag teams WWE has.
Yeah, I'd say give them time. Next up, Dean Ambrose, obviously keep
him. There's a lot more they can do with him yet.
Yeah. What do you say, Pat?
I would tell him to stop doing, he's kind of stopped doing that, but I mean, like the goofy faces and shit, and I'd give him a new finisher. I don't think the Dirty Deeds works for him.
I'm okay with a DDT as a finish, though.
It doesn't work, though. It's just giving people super kicks as a finish.
That should be the finish.
But no, everyone does it, and they don't do it as a freaking as a finisher. It's like the only person ever got the DDT over as a finisher was Jake. That's it.
Nah, Raven's DDT. Then again, he was trained by Jake, so.
I did like the ebb and flow DDT.
Yeah, he did that really damn good.
I don't know. I think you could give him a better finisher.
Yeah, I guess you could, but
well, you know what move I think would work best for him because he kind of has that look to him. I would use. They called it the snowplow when Al Snow did it, but
I like that.
Arn Anderson called it the Gourd Buster. And I think
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think a move like the Gourd Buster. It's weird too because the actual name for it is the Gourd Buster, but the first time it was introduced into the WWF was Coco Beware did it, and he called it the Ghost Buster.
Nice.
I don't know why, but that's what he called it.
And why not?
And then Al Snow started using it, calling it the Snowplow, and that actually made a lot more sense. But but I love that because it's like a DDT, but it's like a DDT with balls. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you could still use it, but I think they should give him like a different option, or give him like some kind of submission hold or something.
A submission hold would be good, though. He's right, Eric. Think about it. Something like maybe, oh man, what if he brought back the Cobra Clutch?
Fuck that. Give him Regal stretch and the story.
The Regal, yes. Okay, there you go.
He used to do it on the Indies. And,
oh well, hell.
So why not? Just give him that move.
Definitely.
Next up,
straight jacket strap or something. Something found his.
Actually, you know what move I like to see him do? Because where he has his fist taped up and all that. Remember the heart punch?
Yeah.
Bring back the heart punch.
Why not?
I mean, granted, it is a dangerous move. It really is. But even if it's worked, it's still a dangerous move because shit can happen.
I mean, that should have been something Big Show should have been doing though a long time ago.
Oh God, yes. A guy like Big Show would be creaming people with something like that. But the choke slam got over. I mean, the choke slam got real over. You know.
Yeah. Next up, we got Elias Sampson, the Drifter.
I was just looking at him. I'm thinking if you did keep him, put him back down in NXT and let him get more polished and bring him back.
I'd say he's doing all right. Like from what I've seen,
I'd have him lose the Bruiser Brody gimmick, but
the Bruiser Brody, he's not doing Bruiser Brody.
He looks like Bruiser Brody. I mean, with all the hair and the beard and shit.
Well, that's just the look. That's just the look. No, dude, he's out there playing the guitar.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know. I don't watch. So, but
Yeah.
Just from looking at the cat, I mean, if you guys think he's okay, then all right, whatever. So
I'm not really too sold on him, to be honest. I personally think there's better people that could fill that spot. So,
okay. Well, you know what? I say give him time. If from a year or two from now, we'll see where if or at all if he improves. So I'd say just hang in there yet. Since he just got on there in April. Finn Balor obviously keep.
Do you even have to ask me my opinion, Eric?
No, I already know what you're gonna say. And Earls, I'm sure you're gonna say keep.
I'd keep him, yeah.
Not a question. Goldust.
No. I didn't even know he was still on the roster.
Yeah, he actually did a match to Bray Wyatt the other night. He actually did a job for him.
Fuck a duck. Well, I mean, and that's all he's doing now too. So I mean, if that's the case, then that's what he's doing. I'd get rid of him and bring him back as one like Big Show. I would do a Big Show with him, bring him back as someone behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'd say keep him in the company.
Yeah,
for sure.
Dustin's been in the business since he was a sperm, so he definitely has, a lot of knowledge that he could pass on to a lot of people. So, well, that is, of course, if they even allow that nowadays. It's hard to say. They don't want you talking too many of the kids filling their heads with ideas about being a wrestler.
Right.
Can't be a wrestler nowadays. Heath Slater, fire his ass. Fire it now. Fire it. Don't even give it a minute.
Really?
Fuck yes. Listen, he had
thin the herd.
Thin the fucking herd, man. Because look at it. A guy like him, he just can't get over. And I've seen them try, and he's just not getting over. He's not even in a group. He's still not. It's like, oh, and there's Heath Slater. It's like no one cares.
Last year,
kind of did get over with
last year. He got over.
Yeah, they paired him with Rhino. Yeah, he's all right. I mean, if you're gonna get a guy, you're gonna have like a job guy, go out and take a pin. I'd rather keep him than freaking Kurt Hawkins.
I agree with Pat on that one. At least Heath Slater has more charisma than Kurt Hawkins, and they both look the same. So if you want to keep that look and a guy that's more charismatic, I'd say keep Heath on the roster.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I'm right. Jason Jordan.
Oh, fire that motherfucker.
I think he's a good worker. He kind of looks like Baby Batista.
Really?
I'm sorry, but the fans have turned on him already. Once they did the Kurt Angle is my daddy thing, that buried him quicker than anything else. And I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's a really good worker, but I don't think you can put that genie back in the bottle. So
agreed.
I'd say if they don't figure out sooner or later that they fucked up separating him and Chad Gable as part of American Alpha, I guess I'll go with you guys. Maybe
you really don't need him anymore because you have what's his face is back and he's pairing.
We'll get into that later. We'll get into that. Jeff Hardy. Obviously, keep him
around. Not even a question. Is that even a question? Maybe Bubby. Maybe Bubby be the one to be like, fire him.
No, not really. He's gonna end up dead in the ring eventually. So,
Ooh! Tell us how you really feel, Bubby.
Oh man, I mean, he won't. It won't be anything spectacular like the way Owen passed, but it'll be deadly and gory, I'm sure. You know what? If he's still, as long as he's still teaming up with his brother, keep him.
Yeah.
You know, but if he's gonna go a whole separate thing again, no, because he's batshit crazy, and that's not gonna work. So yeah.
All right, next one. Should we even mention John Cena?
He's gonna be gone in the next couple of months anyway. And even then, John's still a phenomenal worker. So even if he's not burying people, and let's be honest, he's a huge draw. If you were the booker for a major company, would you want to get rid of the guy?
Oh, fuck no. I would not want to fucking get rid of someone that made me fucking, how many millions of dollars? Are you shitting me?
He's the modern era Hulk Hogan. There's no way you get rid of him.
And I gotta bring this up. I totally forgot to bring this up. On Monday, they did a promo with Roman and Cena. And, according to Roman Reigns' world, John Cena needs WWE. They don't need John Cena. And according to Roman Reigns, he's packing in the buildings and making sellouts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay, sure.
No, he's not even the main event guy.
No.
If anyone's putting asses in seats, it's the fact that people want to see they want to see Braun.
You know what though? I gotta be honest here. The Monday, the Anaheim, California did not react to Braun. They did not react to him the way they should be. They were like indifferent to him. So he's not getting massive pops everywhere, which is a problem. He's not getting boos. He's actually getting a lot of silence sometimes. That's one problem.
Mm-hmm.
So So if anything, I'd say the guy that people do want to see, honestly, is Brock. That's the problem. And it is John, and, so, but anyway, next up, we got Kalisto, a.k.a. Rey Mysterio Jr.
Who? Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, God. Kalisto.
Bye.
Mercy. Yeah, Mercy Fires.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Let him go back to, like, CMLL or AAA or something.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah.
Lucha Underground will do better with him.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough to say.
Bye.
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Bye and bye. Let them go back to Japan.
Okay.
They've been so mismanaged. And look, I it's hard for me to say, but yeah, what are they doing here?
I agree.
What are they gonna do?
All right. Japan, Ring of Honor, whatever. Yeah, I see you saying.
I'd say Japan because that's where they got over. It's where they should go back to.
Yes. Yes. Agreed.
And as long as he stays with his brother, keep Matt Hardy too.
Good. Yeah. Good. I say the same thing. Keep them here. Let them get the Hall of Fame. All that stuff.
Yeah. There you go. Keep them until they get the Hall of Fame, which should be this year, and then once that happens, let's let them fade out. and just phase them out, and that's it. You know.
Yeah, I'm all for all these legends. I'm all for keeping them in the company so they get their Hall of Fame ring. I will always stand by that. Next up, the Miz. You gotta keep him.
Yeah.
Oh, he is such a talent. He really he's become something. You know.
You and Earls, when you and I started the show, even you, Pat, we were all getting on this guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what a difference he made for himself within a year and a half.
How do I put this? He kind of did the same. He kind of pulled a Trish Stratus. By what I mean is he busted his ass and he became something. They gave him a spot, and then he busted his ass and earned his spot. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I would say.
Oh,
And
did you guys hear about he's going to be a dad? Maurice is pregnant.
Oh, good for him.
yes, yeah, they announced it on Monday Night Raw. Well, Brian, Dave Meltzer's boy Brian Alvarez thinks it's a gimmick.
I don't think they would make a gimmick of that.
I don't think so either. Not unless that every time they do a pregnancy angle, I always hate that because it's just like
The way
I'm
they did
just
it
not
was
a big fan of
classy
it.
too. The way they did it was classy too, because Miz came out. He was supposed to interview Enzo on Miz TV, and he goes, "Well, before we get into this, we want to make an announcement. So I'll let my wife make the announcement." And she just goes, "We're having a baby," and the whole place cheers. They do the yes chant. So I do wonder why he's a heel if like the crowd's coming, if they're coming out there doing that, and the crowd's obviously not gonna boo them having a kid.
No.
I mean, unless, like, well, the guys are going to boo The Miz because, well, you know, who wouldn't want to hit Maurice, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Who
yeah.
wouldn't want to hit that?
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely see that. I didn't even know this next guy was still on the roster.
I'd say keep R-Truth around, backstage role. And house shows.
That's fine. Just keep him away from the cocaine and we're doing okay. He was on a show down here, down in Beckley a few years ago, and he was literally so coked out of his mind that it was all over his face, and he was all fucked up. And this, I was just like, holy shit, you know. I mean, and this was before he went out to work. So after the show, he would actually, and this was kind of funny. He went over and he lit up a cigarette and he blew smoke on the no smoking sign.
Oh, so that's why they did that angle in WWE with the smoking.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker, he breaks rules like you would not believe. But hey, whatever.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He didn't need to pick up a ring rat because he traveled with a couple of them, and skanky bitches too. Wow. Anyway, but yeah,
I could just see him go to a chick. Hey girl, I'll give you some blow for a blow job. What's up?
More or less, yeah. Yeah, he would disappear into like the bathroom or whatever, and come back, and he'd be all gimmicked up, and it's like holy shit, man, go ahead. I was waiting for him to drop. You know, I was like, this motherfucker's gonna die from an overdose in front of God and everyone. Holy shit. So. I mean, you hear about it all the time. You hear about guys doing their gimmicks, whatever, but I never saw it. I mean, I never seen anyone do drugs. I never saw anyone except drinking. I've seen them smoke and I've seen them drink backstage, but I've never seen anyone actually do drugs. And all the years I've been in the business, never seen it. And I guess it's because they keep it private because A, they don't want to share, and B, because they've got it. But still, that was the first time I ever had that kind of experience. And I was like, holy shit, this guy. I mean, we didn't actually see him snort the cocaine, but you knew he had it because it was on his fucking face. So, anyway.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
Instant power donuts.
Where are we? How we can't go up from here. I never knew that story.
Oh, yeah, I thought I had told you. Yeah, this has been. See, this is 2017. This would have been about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. So yeah.
Oh, right before he came back to this company.
Right before he came back to WWE. Yes, it was right during that transition thing. He had just done the Wrestler movie.
I was just gonna say that he had it when he was filming The Wrestler.
Yeah, he had just. They literally had just finished it, and he was talking about how cool Mickey Rourke was and how nice everybody was, on set and all that stuff.
Did he offer Mickey Rourke coke?
He probably got some from Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
So
they were doing it in the movie, so that was probably our true stash.
Probably was. Yeah. Rhino, keep him. I mean,
yeah, why not? I'm a little.
I love that he's talking about cocaine right before we talked about an ECW wrestler.
Yeah. Doesn't the C stand for cocaine in ECW?
Probably.
Yeah.
Extreme cocaine wrestling. Yeah.
I'm telling. Well, here's the thing, man. I mean, he's got to be somewhere, and Rhino is a hell of a name and can still go. So yeah, keep him.
And you know what? He's a good ambassador for the company, especially being into politics. He's a good ambassador.
And he can speak fluent Japanese.
Yes. Well, so can Chris Hero.
It's true. Yes, he can. That's true.
I saw Chris Hero. When I met Chris Hero in person, he was speaking Japanese.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Next up, this is
Roman Reigns. I'd like to see him go and never, ever, ever come back.
I think we all would.
But unfortunately,
we know what the company wants to do.
We know what the company wants, and it sucks. I
honestly, I'm not gonna say I would fire him. And this is
really
okay. Eric knows I don't like the guy, but at the same time, they already dropped the ball with Puke, and he was supposed to be the big bad heel that was supposed to be piss off everybody.
Okay.
And the guy that they were supposed to be the big face pissed off everyone. So I don't know. Maybe you should get rid of the other guy and put him in place as the big bad heel.
You know what would be cool, Earls. Remember when I showed you well, I think earlier this year or last year when Paul Ellering's new guys down at NXT used to, they had no gimmick, the really big dudes, the Authors of Pain.
Yes.
I would use those guys as Roman's henchmen and have Paul Ellering as the mouthpiece.
Okay.
Have the mouthpiece for the three of those guys, have them as Roman Reigns' shield. Or the shield for the Roman Empire, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it, but either way would work out.
Yeah, make it something cool like that. I think that would be good enough. So you know what? As if you're gonna keep him, make him a heel. Samoa Joe, obviously keep.
Yeah, he's hurt right now, but bring him back when he comes back. Yes, keep him.
All right. Yep. Same thing with Scott Dawson. You know, the part of the revival. Keep him.
Seth Rollins, keep him too.
Pat, I'm guessing you're going to say the same thing for all these three, right?
Yes. Yeah, I was about to say Seth Rollins I'd like to see go, personally. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of the guy. I really am not. I think he's...
I don't know. I've always been indifferent to him.
I'm kind of indifferent. I like he's tried to get over. He's not really worked. I think he'd be better off working the Indies again or going to Japan.
Dude, he's too big of a name. He would have to be Japan. But here's the problem. Everyone got to remember this. We can't keep saying at 2, oh, just send him to Japan, because Japan is always going to cater to their guys. They're not going to really always push these overseas people. In our case, the American guys.
I mean, for the most part, I think just because I think he'd be a decent worker in Japan, and I think they'd allow him to do more of his aerial stuff
I'd say you could get a lot of good matches between him and Okada and him and Kenny Omega, sure.
But I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent to the guy. I don't know. I guess keep him then. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Sheamus.
Same thing. I kind of indifferent to him, but I think he's
good
I don't know.
right
I think
now.
he's become a little bit better.
He's good right now, but my dream idea is to have Cesaro as a big heel, as a big main eventer, world champion, and with that, if that were to ever happen, then I would say bye to Sheamus. But for right now, I'd say keep. What do you
Definitely.
say? Same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, Titus O'Neil, bye.
Yep.
Oh, please, yes. I'll pack for him.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. The only cruiserweight guy
He'll probably end up tapping Vince on the shoulder again.
Yeah, he'll bust Vince open without the liquid Band-Aid.
I love how they did that. I was really impressed with how that worked on television, because I haven't seen it on TV. The last time I saw someone use that on television was Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog at an In Your House pay-per-view.
Well, wait a minute. What about when Brock did it at a WrestleMania against Roman?
It wasn't that impressive. Not. I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't that impressive.
This
Brett
went over well.
Brett and Davey were going at it tooth and nail, and then when Brett was shoved into the ring post, and all of a sudden all you see is his head explode with blood, it was like really, really awesome. And I had to go over and explain to my brother Foley, because he goes, well, damn, I didn't see him cut himself. I said, no, it's probably new skin. And he goes, what's that? And I had to explain what it was. I used to have a bottle of it, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next guy I'm gonna mention, it's only I'm only mentioning one cruiserweight. It's because of all like the shit that's going on with him and everything. Enzo Amore.
Fire, big time.
If you're not gonna put him back with Cass and salvage that gimmick.
Yeah.
I'd say bye. The fact that he grew up 15 minutes near a wrestling school and never got wrestling experience before getting signed here, and he doesn't even know who Manny Fernandez is. Yeah, and he plays to be a big Dusty Rhodes fan too. So
he's a big Dusty fan, and he doesn't know the Raging Bull.
Yeah,
that sounds like a bunch of Raging Bull shit.
And I like how I'm younger than this guy, and I not only know who Manny is, but I met him and put him in a headlock.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around Manny for years, and Jesus, that's terrible. I'm sorry, I find that comical.
Now we're going on to the female women's roster. This is going to be a very interesting conversation here. For Monday Night Raw, this is just the women for Raw right now. Alexa Bliss.
Keep,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've drawn her. Yeah, we can keep her.
Alicia Fox, bye.
Keep.
No. Hold on. Let me think about her. She's been around a while.
10 years. 10 years.
She's been around 10 years.
She's
keep her, but make her more of a behind-the-scenes character.
No, I'd say get rid of her. And the reason why is we just had 32 women in this women's tournament. We could find a lot of girls that could do the same exact thing, if not better.
Yeah, but most of them are going to be in NXT for a while.
And it doesn't matter. You're not going to keep them in NXT for. You don't have to keep them in NXT forever. They could use girls.
But you have 3 other women on the roster spot that are 4 other women that are on the roster spot that do nothing. And most you can say with at least Alicia Fox is a pretty good worker.
Finally took her long enough.
Still.
She improved. I'm not saying she didn't improve. I'm just saying she's one week she's the big show and Kane in the women's division. One week she's a heel, one week she's a face. She's not over. She has no reaction. She comes out to no reaction, and that's not good. She's not her. It's done.
And you sometimes need a woman to squash, and I'd rather be someone who's like some semi-recognizable.
I don't know. Well, next, obviously, we already know.
Yeah.
Asuka.
Yeah.
Obviously, you gotta keep Asuka. She's now your new bread and butter of the women's division when she comes back.
Yeah.
What do you think about Bailey?
I'm not gonna be on the bandwagon just yet of getting rid of her. I know,
but she's over. So
she's not over.
She's not her. It depends. It depends.
It's bad, right?
She's getting the writing is getting her booed.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but if she is getting booed and you can't use her as like you really can't use her to job, then what do you like? You have Sasha Banks, you have Alexa Bliss, you have Asuka, you have 3 or 4. I mean, you have Mickie James. You have 3 or 4 women that could legitimately be champion, and you have Bailey, who definitely is championship worthy, but she's not over. All the other women are more over than she is, and it's just like, okay, you can't be used as a jobber. What are we going to use you for?
Yeah, good call.
I would get rid of her. I think her whole gimmick has gone past the point of no return.
What was the thing that you were just saying about Alicia Fox? You can find someone that can do just the same thing. You know.
I don't think Bailey could work as a jobber though.
Well, yeah, I guess you could find someone down from that women's tournament. Hell, there's a girl down there called Dakota Kai from New Zealand who resembles and has the same gimmick as Bailey. So, I guess you could do the same exact thing, get rid of Bailey and bring out this girl like a few months from now, but I don't know. I'd say right now I'd say keep Bailey, but I'd say give it a year and see where it goes.
Hold the whole thing with all her that stupid segment with Alexa Bliss. I think that ruined her. I don't think there's any coming back.
People are starting to forget about it.
I really don't. I think there's no coming back from that.
I think there could be. Dana Brooke, bye.
On.
I don't like the look of her. She doesn't. She's not impressive.
She's like a bootleg natty. That's what she looks.
Yeah.
With no talent.
And I would also, while we're at it, I'd also go ahead and clean out Emma too.
Yeah, same.
I'm glad you're gonna say that. I mean, you know what? Part of me would have said, oh, have her be the girl that eats all the pins. But yeah, she's damaged goods, Emma.
Keep Mickie James, but keep her as a trainer. Put her down in NXT as a trainer.
I would let her.
That's cool.
Honestly, I would let her get one more championship.
Would you give her one more day in the sun and then call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nia Jax, she's a beast. I'd keep her for a while.
I'm gonna go with bye.
But wait a minute though. Hold on a second. Someone like that, she should be killing the competition. She should be the champion right now. Put the belt on her, make her this big monster fucking heel like they wanted to do originally with Karma. Make her the girl to beat, and then once they do beat her, then send her off into the sunset.
Yeah, have Asuka beat her, and then
Yes, see that's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? Make her that big mountain of beast, And we all know why Paige has a neck injury. We've seen the video.
Yeah.
I would have fired her years ago, personally, but that's just me.
I would have fired her as soon as I found out that she let her boyfriend jizz on the women's NXT.
Oh my God! Yes, that holy shit! I have never heard of anyone doing that. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm just saying that's the first time I've ever heard of it.
I would have fired her 2 years ago when she was shit talking the fans in New Jersey, behind the scenes, saying she didn't want to meet anybody.
Exactly. She's got a serious attitude problem.
Yeah.
She
Actually,
obviously has no respect for the business.
I'd say she, which is surprising since she comes from a wrestling family.
Yeah.
I would say I think she's bipolar.
Maybe she is, and if that's the problem, then that's a serious issue, and it should be addressed.
Yes.
So Sasha Banks, I'd keep her as long as she was still entertaining.
What do you say, Pat?
I'd keep her just. Yeah, it's a no. I mean, there's no other choice, but keep her as a fucking heel. I'm just sick of her being like, oh, I'm the boss, but I'm gonna cry when I lose.
Yeah, she definitely needs to be a heel.
Yeah, you can't come out there and shout out an old joke here from Soup. You can't have her come out there say I'm the boss and then go, ever since I was a little girl, my hero is Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
You know, like she's gotta be a bitch. You know what? If you want to keep Nia, you know what? Once the bloom's off the rose with her, maybe have Nia as Sasha's bodyguard.
Yeah, you could do that too.
You like I'm the boss, and here's my bouncer. You know, Summer Rae. I love how it says.
Bye-bye.
I love how it says hasn't appeared in over 30 days. Yeah, hasn't appeared in over 400 days. She has not been on television since they fucking formed the damn brand split. So, yeah, bye. You have fucking butt implants. The fucking door will hit your butt implants on the way out. Now we're gonna go over on to SmackDown. Let's see. Aiden in English.
Goodbye. Take his terrible Resident Evil 2 music with him.
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Oh, sorry.
I
agree.
Can we even? We're not even a joke about this one. AJ Styles.
I'll keep. But for fuck's sake, do something else with him. Do something bigger with him.
Yeah, he's
US
more than
US champion is a demotion for him. For a guy like him, it is. You know.
It really shouldn't be seen as a demotion because you know what? It's getting other guys over.
It should be. You know what? For a guy like him to be US champion, it should be a catalyst to elevate somebody else because AJ is a guy where he is credible. You could see him fucking. He's beaten Cena. He's beaten Orton. He's beaten a lot of these guys. That are big names in WWE. So and I think he's pinned Roman Reigns. I'm not sure, but he's beaten big names. So you have a guy that's up and coming pin AJ for the belt, a good wrestler to pin AJ, and use AJ in the main event scene until it's time for someone to be the main event guy, and then have AJ get Hall of Fame ring in a few years.
So that sounds good. Baron Corbin.
Fire, fucking fire him.
He should have fired. He should have been fired ever
again.
He should have been fired ever since that first bald spot started kicking in.
That's just terribly unsightly, isn't it? I mean, my God.
How the fuck? How old is this fucking clown? 33? How the fuck are you 33 and you're balding like the fucking... Like, he's got the Hulk Hogan syndrome going.
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
It's not like a Cesaro bald spot either. This is like...
if you're going bald and you're going bald, just shave your whole fucking head. You'll look...
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm gonna fucking do. But
that's what Austin did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rocky did it too.
Rocky...
Big
Show. Austin's hair started going really thin in WCW, and then when he came as the ringmaster, it was a buzz cut, but you could still see a huge bald spot. in the back of his head. So when they repackaged him as Stone Cold, he just shaved the head and it fucking got over.
Yep.
But then again, he was lightning in a bottle. You're never going to catch that again. My opinion is to fire him as well.
All right, Biggie.
Keep, but do something else with him. Right? I know he's over as Rover with the New Day, but I could see him doing a lot more.
The thing with them is they need to branch out outside of the SmackDown, the tag team division, because they can be a legitimate threat as as a either a heel or a face, stable, and he could go for like the Intercontinental title. Kofi could go for the WWE Championship. Like these guys should be branching out of what they would normally do, and I don't know. I would say it would be cool to see a new member or somebody, just like one or two more people, and that would be it. Because I don't know, they're fun guys. I feel like they would get along. It would be a good idea to bring one or two more guys into the New Day along with them.
Well,
so
Pat, you know who I would pick right off the bat? I know who you would know who I'm talking about. Rich Swann.
Oh, Rich Swann, yeah.
Oh, immediately, that guy should be in New Day. I'll get more into that, why I think that should be, when we get lower onto the roster for SmackDown. Next up, we got Bobby Roode.
Keep him.
People are gonna hate me.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm
gonna kick him out.
I'm gonna use the joke. Again. I hate this. I don't want people to think that I keep stealing Stoop's jokes, but they're pretty on point when they say the shit like this. To me, he is Randy Orton with a VHS collection. And the reason why I have more of a right to say that is because I've seen the guy live at least almost a fucking dozen times already, between TNA and now, just saw him in NXT. He's in the ring work. He's smooth. He doesn't hurt people, but at the end of the day, in the ring, he's an entrance. That's the best way I could explain it. He's not the greatest, he's not the most exciting worker. He's a safe worker. That's the best way I could say. But you know what? Keep him. I'd say keep him. Chad Gable.
Cheap, as long as they can pair him with Shelton Benjamin.
Why he wasn't Kurt Angle's son is beyond me, but whatever.
I think he dodged a bullet with that. He dodged a fucking huge bullet with that. Because, you know what? At the end of the day, he might actually still have a career.
Yeah.
You got a point there.
Yeah.
I obviously keep Chad. I'd say keep Chad.
Keep him.
Okay.
As long as they can make him somewhat look, as long as they have Shelton Benjamin in that tag team, and if they break up and he becomes like a singles competitor, I don't know. I think it would be smart for them to try and put him back down into NXT and have him work as a singles competitor first.
Okay.
I would do the same thing that we've been talking about with the Legends with Jericho.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Keep him and let him be, because not for nothing, they need guys with star power that the kids can listen to. Because not for nothing, let's be real here. If you're coming into the WWE, you're a new recruit, right? Who are you gonna want to listen to? Chris Jericho or Bill DeMott?
Yeah.
So it's a good thing they got rid of Bill. So they have guys like Jericho, have guys like even the guy we're gonna just mention later on this roster, Kane. Have guys like that to listen to. Oh fuck! There's no way you can't succeed.
I'm not really sure if you can even mention Kane in this, because if he actually wins the election, he won't be around hardly at all.
True.
So, but
we'll
I,
talk more about him.
I understand your argument. What you're saying is, I totally do. You would listen. You'd be more apt to listen to a guy that you've heard of, like Chris Jericho, than you would a guy like Bill DeMott or a guy like somebody else on. Whatever you do, don't listen to the fucking writers. Unfortunately, you have to, but
yeah,
yeah. Dolph Ziggler, I'd keep Dolph Ziggler. He's still
Yeah. No. He's gonna be first off. He's gonna be gone. He's already like on the verge of like being released from his contract or something.
Oh, is he already on his way?
He's. If you've seen half his promos now, yeah, you would say fire his ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's say, okay.
Is it more or less he's stopped caring?
Should I? Can I transcript this for you? Here, Earls. So his new gimmick now is he's coming out every week, impersonating people on the entrance side. He's not wrestling. He's not having matches. He's coming out doing John Cena and Bailey and Macho Man entrances.
Oh my God! Okay, yeah, never mind.
Like,
say no more.
And he's like, you guys are gonna love. You guys pander to this. You guys cheer for this. Meanwhile, none of these guys can hold a candle to what I could do in the ring. And then this was really distasteful. And Dana Warrior was even in the ring. He goes before he does this. He goes, the next guy I'm about to impersonate, you guys don't understand. You guys cheer for this guy, and he can't hold a candle to what I could do in the ring. I'm a great worker compared to him. And then Ultimate Warrior music hits, and he runs out with the streamers and the mask, and he says, anyone could have done that stupid thing.
Oh wow.
So I know.
Forget I said that.
So
Holy shit.
So I'll make this as dramatic as possible. Without any further ado, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah! Fire!
Yeah. Epico Cologne. Him and Primo both. Goodbye.
Can you guys get Carlito on speed dial and get him back, please?
Ed, that's not cool.
Carlito should have been fun. Carlito should still be here.
I agree.
He was a fucking talent. He was a great. I know people. I know he did a lot of the Razor Ramon gimmick, but he made it into his own. He did a good job. I really did like Carlito. But a great fucking worker too. Eric Rowan.
Gone.
Yeah, you could find guys. You could find guys to do the same exact thing as him, if not better. Bye. Goodbye. Fandango. I'm gonna go with keep.
Again, I'm going to go back to my original thing. I didn't know he was still with the company. So.
Well, now he's doing a really cool angle with Tyler Breeze, where they're the fashion police, and they're like basically.
Oh yeah, I just drew him for Eugene.
Yeah, and they're now pretty much the new Edge and Christian.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, keep them. But let's see where they go from there. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Let's see if they can elevate that into like a good solid tag team run.
Wait a minute! I have to do this. Do it. Do it the old-fashioned. Let's do old school. Show me what you can do, kid. Walk up to him. Can you work? And then of course, the answer to that is always going to be, I guess we're going to find out. And then from there on, is show me what you can do, kid.
Yeah. Let's see. James Ellsworth.
Fuck, it's a work, kid. Yeah.
James Ellsworth.
I don't see. Keep, I guess. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah.
Fire his ass.
You know what? He's annoying.
Isn't this the guy that no one likes?
He is. To me, he's the new Harvey Whippleman.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he
does he have the same gimmick as Harvey Whippleman? If you know what I mean.
You never know. You never know.
That's
He's
true.
heavily involved with the women's storylines, so you never know. You know what? I'd say he does. He gets good heel. He really does. So I'd say keep him.
All right. Well, yeah. If he's over, keep him.
Yeah. The Usos.
He's not. He's over. It's just I don't know. He kind of. To me, it's like there's really no use for him. He's doing this one-off thing with Carmella that's not even gonna last that long.
All right, then give him something else to do.
What else is he gonna do?
He's good at the dude is good at. The dude is clever enough to find something.
I don't know. I think he's past his. Like I think last year, I think he was the one that ruined that entire feud between AJ and Dean Ambrose, and I think when they were by themselves and they were able to work by themselves, I think then that's when it was good.
Well, that all right. Well, that was a storyline that overstayed his welcome. Where he overstayed his welcome. He could bounce back in something else. He's talented enough. He's one of the few guys that they could send out there and not hand him a script, and he could fucking knock it out of the park. That's why I say keep him.
I guess. I don't know.
Guys that could go out there, because you need people that could fucking talk desperately on their own to say, hey, writers, I don't need your stupid script, and you don't have to tell me I need a script. So, next
but
up,
at the same token, then we should reverse our opinion on Enzo Amore.
well, here's the thing. Ellsworth at least knows and loves the business.
True.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the difference.
For me, that goes a lot longer of a way than someone who doesn't really know the business. Yeah, they're over, but they don't really know the business.
Yeah,
You know.
Next up, the Usos keep.
Keep.
Oh, definitely keep them.
Okay. Next up after that is Gingerbread Balls.
Bye.
See you. Smell you later.
Drop the fucking belt off of him and then kick him so far out of the company that he has to skid. Yeah, he'll land and skid on his ass a few bops, bop, on his way back to New Delhi.
Actually, you know what I would do? I would take the belt off of him and I'd say, we're gonna give you a new job, and I would put him in like the deepest, dankest hole in India and say, you're the new project manager of India. Have fun.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Fine.
I like that better. That's good.
Fine. Okay. Let's. All right.
Kane, same thing we've been saying.
Listen.
Same thing we've been saying about like all the other legends. Because Kane, first of all, he can't go like he used to. We know that. If he does win the mayoral, votes, and he becomes the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, that's awesome. I didn't even know he had a mind for politics. I knew he was extremely smart, but I didn't know he had a mind for politics. So fuck it, man. If he gets to do that, then just let him do what he's doing and bring him in for shits and giggles, give him the Hall of Fame ring, and call it a day.
I don't want to toot my own horn here, but when I met Sean Morley, Val Venus, at a Jersey All Pro show here, I want to say over a decade ago, well, almost a decade ago, when I met Val Venus, he's really big into politics, and he actually said that a lot of his political knowledge rubbed off on Kane to where Kane became a libertarian.
Isn't that something?
So, yeah, I heard about Kane getting into this almost a decade ago.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, I mean, that's all I'm going to say. If he's successful, I know he's going to be crazy busy, but what I would like when it gets close to him running one last match, him and his, if Taker's still fucking rolling around,
yeah,
do one last tag match at WrestleMania.
Definitely.
And then that's really it. All right, yeah, no problem. All right, Earls is gonna step aside. Do you want to go through the names, Pat, or do you want to? Wait,
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick.
Next one is Kevin Owens.
Well, I want to hear. I want to hear what he's gonna say.
That's not even.
I want to hear what Earls is gonna say.
Oh, he's gonna. Come on, it's Kevin Owens.
No, I know. I know.
Mark.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but I want to see like if he feels the same way as we do, where this guy should be WWE champion.
Okay. Well, he should be.
You know, let's see here. Kofi Kingston.
Kofi, yeah, that goes without saying.
Yeah, I mean, to where people were saying, hey, put the WWE title on Kofi. Maybe, I don't know. But what I was gonna mention before, if and when Kofi's saying, hey guys, you guys are hold the fort down, I'm out of here with this New Day gimmick. Because I feel like if any of them leave the gimmick first, it'll be him. I could see them plugging Rich Swann right into that role, and it being, you know, Rich and then Biggie and Xavier. So, goodbye, Ascension.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know they've sucked for a while, but I thought they started to get a little bit not like over completely, but I feel like they've done pretty solid work with the Breezango.
Listen,
I feel 10 pounds lighter.
Well, all right. We're just gonna. We already said our opinions, so we're just gonna go quick with you. Kevin Owens.
Keep.
Do you feel he's championship worthy?
He should have already had the belt. Yes.
All right, perfect. And then Kofi Kingston.
Keep him too.
All right.
He's still a name and he's still over.
Right. Okay.
know.
Connor of the Ascension.
I wouldn't get rid of him. I mean,
what is what you do?
I'd keep him just because, you know, there's still something there. There's potential. You know, maybe not keep him on the main roster, but definitely do something else with him. And for Kofi Kingston, now that I'm actually thinking about it, why couldn't they make him more of the over leader of the New Day, and like you guys said, bring in a couple of new guys and let Kofi Kingston be like their J.J. Dillon.
Well, the thing is, Kofi could still work his ass off.
Exactly, but now he wouldn't have to do it as much. You know what I'm saying?
You got a point there. At least keep some longevity for his career.
Exactly. It'll help him keep. Yeah. Maybe dust him off and use him for like the big events like WrestleMania or the Rumble or something. But for the main part, just like they did with Crush in the early days of just like they did with Crush in the early days of Demolition, Axe was getting older, and so they let him and Smash, they let Crush and Smash do most of the work.
I'd say let have Kofi do some Survivor Series matches too.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, like he doesn't need to be out there going through fucking barricades and shit and tables on a SmackDown.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Every single week, he could preserve his career. Give someone else to bump around. Let's see. You guys already know what I'm gonna say. Luke Harper.
Fire.
Fuck you.
I knew that was coming.
I know he's your friend, but what has he done? Where's he been?
Keep him. Do something with him. Fuck.
Okay. All right. Let me be the voice of reason here with a little bit of, you know, I'm been in the business a while. Repackage him, which you can do, because he has one of those faces. Keep him, bring him back as some kind of a you know, major heel, and see where it goes from there.
Hey, you know what? You know, here's a brainstorm. The guy could pull it off. Remember, I'm sure you guys are gonna remember this. Remember, the wrestler Sean O'Hare?
Yeah.
Remember the Devil's Advocate gimmick?
Yes.
Why not give that to Luke Harper?
You could.
Had clean cut, slick back hair. Put a fucking suit on him. Do something, you know, really change this fucking guy up. You could do a lot of different things with him. The guy's talented enough to where he could fucking bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Mike Kanellis.
Oh, well, let's hear this one.
Well, he's married to Maria.
That's the only reason why he's still around.
There you go.
So
There you go.
So without any further ado,
You're fired! What? You're fired! You're fired! What?
and good riddance.
Mm-hmm. May the door not hit him, or the good Lord split him.
All right, next up.
Mojo Rawley.
Fire.
Really?
He can take his Andre the Giant trophy and just ride the fuck on out the door with it.
I'm gonna give him time.
Oh.
Okay. All right, softy.
We want a guy who just all he can do is just run at the ropes. That's basically it.
Hey, man, fucking Earl's squeeze there. Velvet Sky couldn't fucking run the ropes, and he loved her.
Mm. Who? Oh, yeah. Sorry, you got me thinking about Velvet Sky.
Yeah,
Damn.
she couldn't run the ropes worth a fucking damn. So
She can't do anything worth a damn except look good. That's about it.
yeah.
But anyway,
Primo,
we've proven time and time again, you don't have to know how to work to get over. So there you go.
Yeah.
You
Primo
know.
Cologne.
Let's see.
Smell you later.
Primo Cologne. Yeah. See you later, homie. It's good to know you. Randy Orton.
Oh, we know
Randy.
what you say, Bobby.
Randy Orton. Good God.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Get comfy, everybody.
he's run his course. I mean, if the latest thing that they did with him was put him in the fucking Wyatt family, then honestly, that's just a sign right there. It's time to leave.
Yeah.
You do
I
got a
think
point.
he's gonna be gone within the next 2 or 3 years. I wouldn't fire him because the guy's a huge draw, but I don't think he'd be in the company more than 2 or 3 years. It's either he's going to have a major injury, or he's just going to get tired of all the bullshit, or he's going to get caught for drugs again.
4 to 6 matches a year, Hall of Fame in about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even 40 yet, so there's no reason in the world why he couldn't still do something.
Yeah,
So
what is he? What, 37?
he's 37 years old, so there's no reason in the world why they couldn't do something with him that would allow him to do less, but still get over like he is, because he is over,
Yeah.
He's over, but the problem with him is he doesn't give a shit anymore.
No, he doesn't.
It's like with how he works in the ring, you can tell he's just going through.
Let's call it what it is. I don't think he's given a shit for a long time.
Yeah.
Rusev, I'd have fired him a long time ago.
Oh yeah, gone.
Yeah, he's done.
Said the same with Sami Zayn. You could repackage Sami Zayn. It's possible. Put him back under a mask gimmick. You ain't got to call him El Generico, but do something else with him. You don't have to fire him, but do something. You could repackage him. If not repackage him, then definitely fire him. Let him go back to being El Generico on the Indies. He'll make a fucking fortune.
To be honest, I would give him a new mask gimmick and let him.
Yeah. Okay.
I would give him a new mask gimmick, make him a heel, and let him team with Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
That's different.
That would definitely make them happy. I mean, aren't they like best buddies and stuff?
Oh, they're fucking tied to the hip. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Samir, what is it?
Samir Singh.
Singh?
That's one of the guys that walks around with Jinder Mahal.
You know what I said about Jinder, where you put him in the deepest, darkest hole in India, and you call
Same
him.
difference.
You give him the assistant manager. You take both of these motherfuckers. You give them the assistant title, and you put them in the same fucking hole.
Yeah. Goodbye. I mean, no for nothing. I I'm friends with one of them on Facebook. They're nice guys and all, but you know, you're not lighting the world on fire, kids. If anything, go down to NXT and work on a tag team gimmick, you know. But other than that, see you later. Shelton Benjamin, obviously, fucking keep.
Keep him, yeah.
Oh God, I'm waiting for. I'm waiting
the
for
same
him
way with Nakamura.
I'm waiting for Benjamin versus AJ Styles 1-on-1.
That will be a match I'll want to see. Because they'll tear the house down.
Yeah, that's fucking, you know, and that shouldn't be on a SmackDown. That should be on a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Nakamura, yes, definitely keep. But give him the fucking title. Like, he should have had the title SummerSlam, but give him the belt. Give him the belt at the next Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I think is in October. Yeah, give it to him then.
Sin Cara, goodbye.
Yeah, bye, boy. Bye. See you later, dude.
The same thing with Sunil Singh. Get rid of him too.
Yeah.
Ty Dillinger. I don't know him as like I should.
It feels like they're doing another Tyler Breeze with him.
Okay.
He has this gimmick, the Perfect 10.
I mean, no, I'm not saying he's gotten over, but I don't think he's not winning. So
no. Yeah, he's coming out there having really good matches with AJ Styles, but I mean, AJ should use like I mentioned before, guys, when I said he should be like AJ should be using that belt to catapult talent. Ty Dillinger should be a guy that he should catapult. Give Ty the U.S. title and have AJ going back into the main event mix. All right, so we're gonna go through these quicker now. We gotta, you know, so we're gonna get out of here. Tyler Breeze, keep, right?
Yes.
All right, Victor, smell you later. For me, smell you later, but you know, you guys are gonna say keep. Xavier Woods, keep.
Yes.
Zack Ryder, see you later, kid.
See you later.
Yeah, but what's funny is that he just got a new thing from what do you call it? The New York Comic Con, which comes out in August or October rather, and they just released a new pop vinyl of him.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Nice guy.
But that's really all he's got. So you know what I'm saying?
It's he's on the YouTube.
My point exactly.
Yeah, I don't know, he's done, in my opinion.
All right. Okay, now we go into the chicks. Keep Becky Lynch.
Yes.
She is over as fucking Rover. What do you guys think about Carmella?
Get rid of her.
Okay. All right, because I've heard that before.
Yes, get rid of her.
Charlotte Flair, keep her. My God, keep her.
Yeah.
Lana, she should have been gone for a while.
They should have put her with Rusev and just
kept her with Rusev, right?
Left her with Rusev.
Yeah.
She's hot. Like, she's hot, but again, they got a lot of hot girls from this women's tournament that could do what she could do, if not better.
Yeah. Naomi, I kind of feel the same way about Naomi.
And I'll say the same. I'll say the same thing about Maria Kanellis too. I know she's not on the worker side, but same thing with her. She's hot, but what else are you doing? Well, we need girls that can look good and work good. So
I was gonna say let's call a spade a spade. She never could work to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole valet thing. About Maria. The valet thing, you need a good act to follow it, like what Maurice does. Maurice is good at her job with Miz, which is her husband, but that's why Lana should have been with Rusev, her husband. So, Naomi, I'd say keep. I know what Pat White might say.
You know what? Keep her. She's not she's gone better.
All right. We all agreed that Natalya.
Oh fucking yeah! Still, yeah, I'd say keep her. Still, she has something to offer still.
All right. What about Nikki Bella?
She's not even coming back.
She's not. After this, I mean, I think what's her contract up at it, because, I mean, she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars this season, like I was telling Eric. Yeah, she's not coming back.
Yeah, but now look at how slim the SmackDown Women's Division is now.
Yeah, it's...
Instead of Raw Women's Division. You got Becky Lynch, You got Carmella, who God knows in the next year or two is probably going to be gone. You got Charlotte Flair, good. Lana's probably going to be leaving with her husband. Naomi, Natalia, Nikki Bella, and then we come to our last person who I say you should fucking fire because Tamina is garbage.
Bye. I'm sorry.
Bye.
I got along really good with your dad, Tamina, but I've known him ever since I was 2 years old. But you know,
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you should stay on the getting a check from a $1 billion company when you're not doing anything. Again, I'm gonna say the same exact thing. You got girls down there down in NXT in the women's tournament that could do what she does, if not better. So there's that, and so yeah. I guess with that, guys, you were ready to wrap it up.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay, so some plugs. Let's see. Good friend of the show, Chad Flatt, Pro Wrestling Weekly at thefanspodcast.com. Also at
please check out my buddies TKO, Josh Turner, and Insane Scotty Lane for their help in the fight against autism.
Yes. And also VocNation.com. You could find this Retro with the Stro, the WCW Retro podcast with our good buddy Rob Kellum, a.k.a. the Stro, the Maestro of WCW. And Wrestling Soup every Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central. We can find us on Facebook.com/Kayfabe Talk Radio. YouTube searches. Please sub to us. Please, we need 100 likes so we could change our domain and get the ball rolling. And you know, we want some love. So please find us on YouTube. It's the only place now we could hear us live, so thank you for everyone tuning in. Also on Twitter, we got myself, Eric the Red 211, JR Earl's Art on Twitter for all his stuff. You could also look up Alfie Graphics on Facebook. Please do, and he does take requests for all art. He's a little busy right now, but you know he will get to you. Only a little. And then we got on Twitter, Mr._Bonesaw for all your gripes and complaints on the show.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Until next week, guys, keep it kayfabe.
Cause my bed's on fire.